Sunnyvale resident Maria Hamilton started off the July 23 meeting of the Sunnyvale Planning Commission by expressing some concerns with development in the city. "What I'd like to see is more affordable housing in the form of smaller square-foot units. We don't need 10-story tall buildings in downtown Sunnyvale. They're going to tear down the Macy's building, so Macy's is going to be gone. The developer could easily fit 750 units, even though he's going to request 794, that's fine. Do studios, do master suites. We need more affordable housing," she said. The first project reviewed was for a new single-family two-story house of about 5,000 square feet on Norman Drive. The design included an accessory dwelling unit. Commissioner Weiss asked why the ADU is also 2 stories. Shilpa Pather, from Team 2 Architecture Design, explained a 2-story ADU was used because of limited space. Commissioner Simons questioned all the mass on the south side of the house, which he said can make homes look off-kilter. Nirmal Sharma, who would be the new home's owner, explained its design is large because he and his family are from India, and their extended families live together. So he is anticipating that his parents and in-laws may live with them at the new home. Weiss questioned the proposed design's 59% floor area ratio. She said for the neighborhood where the home is to be constructed, such a floor area ratio is unusual. Commissioner Harrison moved to deny the application and that the project be no more than about 50% of the FAR, including the ADU. Commissioner Howe said the proposed home is too big. Weiss and Commissioners Olafson and Simons supported the motion, but Commissioner Riom did not. The motion was passed with 5 yes and 2 noes. The second design review was for adding a second-story addition of almost 500 square feet to an existing 2-story home on San Pablo Avenue. Weiss asked a question about the presence of fire sprinklers in the design and a reference to waiving this requirement. Commissioner Simon said there is a lot stucco under the eaves and all the way to door. He said it looks a little odd. The planner, Teresa Zarin, said that portion is part of the existing structure. Olafson expressed a concern that adding additions in phases might result in the overlooking of fire sprinkler requirements. The owner, Gersharanjit Jagge, came forward to say that doing the project in phases was due to financial and family reasons. Howe moved the approval of the application with an encouragement to install fire sprinklers throughout the home, and with a condition the window treatment on the second floor match that of the first floor. The motion was passed unanimously. The next design review was for a project at 982 Yorktown Drive for the demolition of an existing, single-story, single-family residence to be replaced with a new 2-story home of the same type. Riom expressed some concern about the possibility there could be too many cars parked in front of the house based on the design. Olafson said he counted almost 380 ADUs in the design, and he asked the designer if that was considered. The designer replied in the affirmative, and explained that some Eichlers have designs which do have doors leading to such spaces. The applicant, Spencer Shiu Pensai, came forward to speak. He said the reason for the basement is that he needs a place to store his personal items. Commissioner Simons said a sliding door is not as secure as a solid door. Sai said he is open to having a solid door for improved security, but he has not looked into those options yet. Simons suggested French doors for a higher level of security. Riom moved to approve the design with some conditions. Howe moved to approve but wanted to add some amendments to be added related to security of the doors and removal of parking space number 5. The motion was passed unanimously. The next review was to change a lot at 932 Eleanor Way and 1358 Hampton Drive from R1 zoning to R0. Simons questioned whether it might be more difficult to build on these lots given their shape, without setback and variance requests. Cyrus Fikari, the owner and applicant, said, several developers want to tear down that house that's existing there on Eleanor Way and build a monster house there. He also said it would shadow his house and the house behind the proposed one. Additionally, the RDUs in the back would be a horrible eyesore, he stated. He wants to rezone to preserve the R0 homes in his area, and said he has lived there for 14 years. Weiss asked a question about a lot next to Mr. Ficcari's home. He explained he is currently remodeling the house there. Simons moved to deny the request to rezone the two parcels. The motion carried with 6 yes and 1 no.